Hey friends, are you ready to tackle a long to-do list? You are going to be joining me for a 2-day deep clean and decorate with me for fall. I'm going to be tackling so much in today's video: decorating my front porch, making a wood sign for my front porch, decluttering and cleaning out our garage, our super messy garage, cleaning up my car, and just cleaning all over my house. I'm also going to be working out and doing so much more. So join me as I attempt to tackle my long to-do list. Hey guys, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? I will admit that there are some days I just feel great. I got a lot of sleep. I'm just ready to tackle that to-do list. And then there are other days where I'm dragging, and even getting a load of laundry done seems overwhelming and intimidating. But luckily for me, over these 2 days, I was feeling pretty good, and I had a long list of things I wanted to get done. And here's a little spoiler alert. I did not finish my to-do list, but I did tackle a majority. And it's not about being perfect and getting everything done. It's about just doing the best we can and trying to stay motivated. So this was on day 1, and it was in the afternoon. Avery was at school, the twins were napping, and I was trying to make the best of nap time and get some things done upstairs and then in the main living areas. I want to welcome anyone who is brand new here. This community is very important to me, and I know it's also important for a lot of you. So I want to recognize anyone who is new here. I am glad you're here, and please say hi in the comment section. Say hi, let me know something about yourself. If you're returning to Jamie's Journey, thank you for coming back. It seriously means so much that you guys are coming back here. You can say hi too. Tell me something about yourself in the comment section. But if you don't know who I am, I'm Jamie. I'm a mom to 3 girls, twin 2-year-olds, and then a 6-year-old daughter. So 3 girls. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, and we've been pretty much attached at the hip since 6th grade. I love a clean home. I love working out. I also love pizza and chocolate chip cookies. So thanks for being here, and feel free to say hi in the comment section.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore.
So the plan for day 1 was pretty much just picking up the area, like a couple of the main living areas of the house before going outside, and I wanted to clean the front porch and windows before I decorated it on the next day, on day 2. I wanted to power wash, clean the outside windows, do all of that, let it dry overnight, and then I was going to decorate first thing in the morning. And then on day 2, I'm also going to be doing a lot more outdoor cleaning. So cleaning out my car using my power tool cleaning attachments. Mike and I are going to be decluttering and cleaning out our garage. So just doing a lot of cleaning outside, which I like to do in the fall before the cold winter months hit.
How it hurts to see you smile like a dagger hit me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, just so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play.
I'm also proud of myself because I'm going to make my first wood sign for my front porch that says "Hello Pumpkin" using my Cricut machine. I've made one smaller sign before, but I wanted to tackle this. I couldn't find a sign I really liked, and I was on Etsy and I was looking at the prices of some of these signs, and I was like, I just can't bring myself to buy a sign. So I was like, I'm gonna do this. I have the ability to make it, and I have to give myself a little pat on the back because I thought it looked pretty good. My posting schedule is every Sunday and then every other Thursday. In September, I am going to be putting up an extra video. So you're seeing this video on a Thursday, the 9th, and then the next 2 Thursdays, I will also have a video up because my parents were having people over to swim in their pool before they close it up for the winter. And I offered to clean my parents' house. And I figured, it's a new place, a new space. You guys like seeing me clean at my parents' house, so I'm gonna be cleaning over there, cleaning their furniture. So a lot more to come this month, and yeah, more Jamie's journey. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning on the front porch. I'm going to bust out my power washer, which I will have linked in the description. I get a lot of questions when I show that in a video. I'm going to clean the windows and just really give the porch a good cleaning before waking up the next day and decorating, and then doing some more decluttering and organizing outside. So get ready for some more extreme cleaning on day 2 and also tackling more of that to-do list. So I had a tall list of things I wanted to accomplish over the next couple of days, and I even threw in working out because even though that's not a must, in general, it is a must for me. I need to work out so I can be me, so I can be the best version of me so I can free my mind of everything that I have going on in my busy life. It's the one time I can just let my mind go and not think about tending to all of the other things I have to do in my life. And one of the most frequent questions I get is, what type of workouts do you do? How often do you work out? How do you stay motivated to work out? So a general answer for all of that is, I believe you have to find something you enjoy doing, something that removes the hurdles that are blocking you from working out. And what I mean by that is, we're all busy. We all have a million things going on in our day, and there just simply is not enough time to do it all. But fitness is something that I work into my day, not just for the physical benefits, but even more so for the mental benefits. I work out way more now than I did before I had kids, and even more now because I have 3 kids, because I need it in my life. I need that stress reliever. The number one way I can stay active and stick to a workout routine is because I work out from home. I love running outside, but that's something I've been doing all along, but I'm a baby when it comes to running outside. Yes, it hurts my lungs. So and when I say running outside cold, like anything under 65 degrees, I know I'm crazy, but so I work out in my home from about September through May, because here in Ohio, it's freezing cold until about May. So I do like running on my treadmill, but I get really bored being inside, so I like to switch it up. And for me, being able to have the flexibility of working out from home, I can work out in the morning before my kids get up. I can work out during nap time. I can get a workout in the same amount of time it would take me to drive to a gym. I can also work out in sloppy sweatpants in the cold winter months. So I'm removing all of those hurdles. I can't say, oh, I just don't want to get dressed, or I don't have time, because I can get in a 28-minute workout in the morning during nap time. Even when my kids get older, they, like when Avery got a little bit older, she could play downstairs while I was getting my workout in. And yeah, just removing all of those hurdles is huge and game-changing for me, and being able to keep a workout routine. So I'm finally done cleaning out here, pulled everything over here. We have other things that we need to go and do, so I'm gonna take a break. There's some like workers right over there. I always get so nervous. Like, these people probably think I'm so weird talking to a camera. Anyways. We have a bunch of other things that we need to do tonight, activities we need to get to. So I just set everything there, and tomorrow I will decorate.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers.
So I bought this sign from Hobby Lobby, and all I had to do was paint it and then add some vinyl. Pretty easy, and I made the sign for a fraction of the cost that I would have bought the same sign on Etsy or at Hobby Lobby's or Kirkland's.
I can see you want me by the look in your eyes.
first came across Obey by watching other YouTube videos, and the reason why I was drawn to Obey is because it just seemed fun to me. It seemed different than so many of the other fitness platforms out there. They have a very clean looking studio, which you know I like, bright colors. The instructors just seem fun, not intimidating, but fun. Obey is an at-home fitness platform that features a huge variety of boutique fitness classes. And what I personally like is none of the classes require equipment. And this is something that I wanted to show you because I'm constantly getting asked, how can I start a fitness routine? And Obey is definitely your answer. So you don't even need equipment. So I feel like there's no excuses. They have classes that are quick and fast, which I love. Their signature class length is 28 minutes. And like I said, they're not intimidating. They have different fitness levels. You know, if you're a beginner, you're intermediate, advanced, or pre or postnatal. They even have fitness classes for kids and seniors. This was one of those mornings where I did wake up early. I do work out during nap time a lot as well, and I was able to get the workout in before my kids even woke up. And while I was stretching and getting ready, I like to play some 90s pop music to get me pumped up before that workout. I also sleep in my clothes, so there's another workout tip. And then I was going to do 2 workouts this day just because my fitness level is pretty high at this point, but one of them was a dance hit workout. How fun is that? I got to dance. They also have a variety of different instructors, which I like because I think, you know, sometimes you really connect with that specific instructor. They have classes at a variety of times on demand, which is what I did this morning. And I tried out a new instructor this morning when I was working out, but they're the best of the best. They all have different areas of expertise and then those different personalities. And like I said, you'll find an instructor that just clicks with you, the one that empowers you, but also doesn't intimidate you. My favorite type of classes are the cardio boxing and the HIIT workouts. So I am speaking to you guys. I know so many of you want to get more into a workout routine, but you just don't know where to start. So come break a sweat with me like I did after my classes. I love a good sweat, and try Obey. You can do it at home. You can be comfortable. No one's watching you. You don't have to feel intimidated. And I know you're going to be able to find something you love. And Obey is giving a code for you guys. So you can get a 7-day free trial plus 50% off of your first month by using code JOURNEY50. And I will have the link and the code in the description. So let's do this. Let me know. Let's work out together. Good morning. So I'm feeling good today. I have my second cup of coffee, got my workout in. I am ready to go, ready to decorate, which it feels a little bit crazy decorating for fall when I'm wearing my shorts, but when I got up this morning, it was in the low 60s. So fall is on its way. It's coming. We are going to get ahead of the curve and decorate. Let's do this. So I will have as much as I can linked below in the description, but almost 99% of this stuff, it's almost all leftover from last year. So a lot of this stuff is not available. You know, other than I made the sign this year, I did buy some new hay bales and then a few new plastic pumpkins from Walmart, which they're so cheap there. And I just did it to add a little bit of color other than just like when we get our real pumpkins and they're orange. So that was pretty much it. But a lot of the stuff is no longer available. Some of the stuff is, but the hay bales I got from Hobby Lobby. You can also get them from Walmart, but they were actually cheaper at Hobby Lobby. They were 40% off compared to what they were at Walmart. And then I went to make my sign. I was actually nervous to put the vinyl on because I just wanted to get it right. And I actually ended up, well, when I was filming this, I cut out a lot because I was just standing there thinking, and I was nervous to actually put the vinyl on. But this whole project ended up being way easier than I ever thought it would be. And I just think it's so cool that you can buy a blank sign from Hobby Lobby, and I'm pretty sure Michael's also sells them too, but they have various sizes, multiple sizes, so depending on what size you need, you can get it. If you have a Cricut machine, you can pretty much make anything you want. I will probably do one for Christmas this year, and then I'm excited because you guys know we are house hunting, we're planning on moving, and in the new house, I may want to add some new decorations, and I can do that with my Cricut machine. I can make signs and all of that. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more outside cleaning. Like I said, we're just trying to take advantage of the warm temperatures while we have them. Here in Northwest Ohio, these milder temperatures are very limited this time of the year. I'm going to be cleaning out my car because when I bought the hay bales, there was a lot of hay that got put in all over my car. So I'm going to be cleaning that out as well. I am in love with how everything turned out. I just love the fall. This is the only time I decorate my front porch. It's for the fall. So it's fun for me, and I like how everything came together. Now, we will add some mums and some real pumpkins. That's why, like, I felt like over here I probably needed maybe a little bit, maybe more orange, but we will go to the pumpkin patch as a family. So we will go to the pumpkin patch as a family and add in pumpkins. And then as far as fall flowers, Avery has a mum fundraiser every year for her school. So that actually goes throughout the whole month of September, and then we'll get them in early October. So I don't want to go and buy any right now when I'd rather the money just go to the school. So we are going to add some mums and some real pumpkins, but it'll probably be later in September, if not early October. But so far, I feel like this satisfies my decorations for the fall, and it's probably perfect for early fall. And then October will bring in a little bit more color. All right, guys, Mike and I are back at it to clean up this garage, and I know you're gonna be like, how does it constantly get messy? I'll probably explain more of this as I'm cleaning and a voiceover, but we just can't have a shed. The one thing we could do here is get more like storage racks and stuff like that, but then it gets hard for me, especially here in the summer, like me being around the kids and home with the kids so much that it's hard for me to get like a wagon down or bikes down or all of that. So that just makes it difficult. I mean, definitely we could do it for the winter time and have more organization up here, but in the summertime, because we use bikes and scooters, wagons, strollers, and all of that, it just makes it really difficult to have everything up there, because if Mike's not home, it's hard for me, it's like near impossible for me to get that stuff down. So we're just trying to make do with what we have, and we are gonna get this cleaned up, so hopefully it looks a little bit better. So if we were for sure staying here and not currently house hunting, we would probably try to do something with this garage. And like I said, I mean, we're limited on what, I mean, I know you can hang stuff up, but with me and my weak muscles, it's a little bit difficult, but I'm sure we would spend some money to put in some organizers or something. But since we are currently house hunting and we are planning on leaving, we just don't really want to put in, I guess, the money, because, you know, shelving and organizers can be a lot of money. So we're kind of holding out, waiting to see what happens when we find a house. I guess ultimately, hopefully we find something that has more storage space or an attic. Hey, I'll just take an attic. The house I grew up in was a lot smaller than this house, and we had 2 attics, one in the garage and one in the house. So at least just an attic, but we will see. So until then, Mike and I will just periodically declutter, 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 and clean up. And I'll film it if you guys like seeing it. Obviously not perfect, but we were able to get all of the boxes and garbage picked up and at least somewhat organize everything. But either way, we have a lot more room. And then probably here in the next couple of weeks, or maybe in the next month, I guess, before it snows, we'll probably put these up there so we can fit at least one car in here during the snow and ice months. So while I'm doing stuff out here outside, when I went and got the hay bales from Hobby Lobby, I made a mess in my car, and because of kids, I have some yogurt that spilled here, and then I have some milk that spilled on the other side. So since it's still nice outside, I gotta take advantage of this nice mild weather. I'm gonna pull the mats out and give those a deep clean. I always get asked about this hand vacuum, but it is my cordless Dyson vacuum that comes apart to be used as a hand vac. It has an attachment that I just popped on the end. My model is a V8. It's super old, I think almost 4 years old, but yeah, it just comes in handy. It's powerful. And then I also used a Lily brush. It's a good car detailing brush. It just has like a rubber ring around it, and you can, like, I was using it to scrape up all of the extra hay that was in there, and then also it does a really good job of getting into all of the cracks. And then I busted out my power drill cleaning tools. These attachments just do such a good job. And I was cleaning my all-weather mats. I think last time I cleaned out my car and I filmed it, I got asked, where did you get those mats for your car? And they came with the car. Now, obviously, we paid for them somewhere in the price of the car, but they're all-weather mats, which I love, number one, for having kids, because things spill, but then I also love it because here in Northwest Ohio, we get a lot of snow, we get a lot of ice, there's a lot of slushiness going on for a majority of the winter and the end of the winter and early spring, and then with all that salt and ice and snow, these are so nice and helps keep your car cleaner. So while I was out here, I wanted to clean the inside garbage cans, like the little garbage cans that we have in like all of the bathrooms and the office and things like that. I wanted to give them a good cleaning and disinfect. I wanted to disinfect them. So cleaning and disinfecting are completely separate things. So I wanted to just like hose them down, give them a really good scrubbing to clean them. Then I was going to use a spray disinfectant to disinfect. So I washed the trash cans, but like I'm sure I already talked about in my voiceovers, cleaning and disinfecting are separate. So I gave them a good cleaning, and now I'm gonna spray this Jaws disinfectant on. So no, do you still pretend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold, we thought we'd be forever. What are we doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? All right, so me and Addison, give me a high five. Say we're gonna tackle this. Oh, you found yours?
Yeah.
Say let's fold laundry.
On it.
Are you gonna help mommy? Addison. Hey.
Emmy.
Oh, is that Emmy's? All right, let's do this.
This daddy.
This daddy. Okay, let's go. Say let's go.
No.
Caught up in the flashing lights.
So I had just had Addison with me. Emery was with Mike doing something. So I just had Addison, and it's funny. It's all about perspective. You know, when I just had Avery, the thought of folding laundry with one toddler, I would have been like, oh, it's too much. It's so stressful because they're grabbing the stuff, you know, the laundry and all that. Now, to have one toddler, it's like a breeze. Like I can make that work when I have both of them up there. They're like, oh, someone's in the bathroom getting into something, or the other one goes the other way, and it's just so crazy and almost not worth it to try to get it done with both of them. But with one, it was like a breeze. Feels so good to have all of that laundry folded. So good. It's just been piling up. Life has gotten crazy, so feels good that it's all done. I put the girls to bed, and now I'm gonna relax. I had an early morning. I had a few more things that I wanted to do on my list, but you know what? You don't always have to finish your list. Can't always do it all. I'm gonna focus on the positives. I got a ton of stuff done. I'm proud of myself. So we'll save the other stuff for another day. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I am grateful for each and every one of you. And I feel grateful and lucky that you guys are here in my life. Anyways, I will have a new video up on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.